Hello and welcome back. This is Idolist with the second path of Labyrinth of Legends. This is the next video in the series. We're going to be going up against Black Panther Civil War. Just moving to the path here. Here's the junction where you would normally do your Colossus shortcut off to the right. Black Panther's off to the left. I'm starting to feel good because I'm coloring in some dotted lines. This is the first enigmatic fight that I've shown on my channel. His enigmatic ability is to build, I think I'm going to show it right here, build physical and energy resistance every 10 seconds, every 10 attacks, and then they get removed for 10 seconds. His ability doesn't do a ton. What makes this fight challenging is that Black Panther Civil War is actually a strong defender. He constantly gains armor ups, and those armor ups can be absorbed when you stun him, and he will reflect the stun back onto you. And that has a 100% chance to happen, I'm pretty sure, unless you reduce his ability accuracy. So Gwenpool's fairly decent option if you can get her up to 50 combo. Star-Lord's, a good option, of course, but in general you just don't want to parry him when he has his armor up, which is going to be most of the time because he's got a really high chance of activating an armor up on every attack, even a blocked attack. The other thing that makes Black Panther Civil War sort of tricky is his special one. It just sort of flies at you really quickly. The second part of his special can clip you as you're trying to dodge back, and it will 100% chance to bleed you. I just parried him. That's the lesson you learn. Do not parry him. So let's see. At the beginning of this fight, I must have gone in. I'm gonna put the revive count up 2 because I did revive him. I think I used Electro to finish Unstoppable Colossus, so we're gonna go up 2 revives here, 2 to 12. Here we go. So yeah, you don't want to parry him, as you just saw. The stun will get reflected back onto you. A good strategy I found was baiting his heavy attack. He doesn't hit really hard through the block, and his heavy attack's super easy to dodge. It does push you pretty far back against the wall because it has those 2 parts, and with him constantly throwing his special one, you're also going to get pushed back. You're going to see in this video a lot of times the auto evade saves my butt. Can't thank that auto evade enough. But yeah, I'm just also a lot of times you'll see I'm just trying to decide what to do. I know it looks like I'm trying to build poise charges up, but I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just thinking I'm trying to maybe time an intercept, and I'm just not feeling confident, or trying to decide, do I want to use my own special one, risk the stun, because if the special one puts an armor up on the first attack, it could reflect the stun on the second attack. It's complicated. It takes me a while to get into the rhythm of this fight. You're going to see I did stitch 2 videos together. At one point I stopped recording thinking, dang, should I take a break? Like, this is pretty challenging. And then I think I maybe got some water and then just decided, okay, no, I'm just going to keep on going. But yeah, so eventually, when I get to the point where I'm in my rhythm, I'll explain the strategy I ended up settling in on, and I think this is a really good strategy for anyone who does have Spider-Man. And it can be semi-applied to anyone who doesn't, but it definitely involves that special one, and it's a challenge. Like, the problem is if you're too close to him when you start your evade, by the time you start your second evade, there's a window where you're not invincible, where you're not dodging, and he will shoot forward during that window and clip you. So you can either block the first hit, or block the second hit, and that's your best bet, in my opinion, if you're close to him. If you can back off and bait the first one, what I also tend to find is back off enough where when he launches the first part of that special attack, the first hit is not going to hit you, and then you can evade the second hit. Or your third option is just be far back enough, somehow bait the special like this, and just back off, you know, you'll be fine. But it's not always that easy, you know. Taunt's helping me a little bit in this this particular fight. Up to over 100 hits now. It's pretty good, and you can tell this guy's got over 3 million health, so he's not dropping as fast as the other guys. You know, this is my first experience with a true enigmatic. Well, actually, no. Colossus was enigmatic, but his enigmatic is so I never experienced it. For anybody who doesn't know, that's Colossus reflects blocked special damage back at you. Alright, so I just got intercepted there. Not the worst second round. You know, I wasn't great, but I think I sort of got into the rhythm a bit, and I'm feeling a little more confident. So I'm definitely going to pop another L1 revive, and I'm going to heal up a little bit, thinking, you know, I got a good shot at taking a big chunk of health off this guy, so I'm just going to heal up, and I know I'm taking some block damage, so I want to go a little higher than normal, almost to 100%, so I can get that chip damage. And then I'm thinking, you know what, let's boost. It's time to boost, time to use some of my 20%. So let's throw those on there. Did I use, I'm thinking about a health boost for the chip damage as well. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. What do I got? That is a 15%. Oh man, I'm so stingy with the boosts. Alright, time to increase that revive count there. Alright, so topped off, ready to go. See what I can do this BPCW. Build up some, like I said, this is not me building up poise charges. This is me saying he doesn't have a special. How can I attack him? And I guess I just wasn't in the intercepting zone, or I would have just gone in, you know. But oh my god, of course. See, he's in my head. Look at all that. Oh my god, this is brutal to watch again. Oh, I just spent all those items and all that those boosts. If I didn't boost up, I would have died. Oh man. Alright, let's see if I can get in the rhythm. He's at least above a bar power now, so I can get into the baiting mood. Oh my god. That was brutal. That's what happens in the Labyrinth. Alright, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make sure I see. Look at me, I'm just like, is there some sort of ability he has that I don't realize that's just automatically win? No. I don't know what I was looking for there. I was just desperate. Alright, another L1 revive. No heal. I used up my willpower to heal up. Figured, you know what? I'm just gonna drop below 50% anyway, probably for some stupid mistake, so I'll just use these cheap heals. I'm sorry, I was just checking my phone on something. So, yeah, you can see he's got me backed up against the corner a lot. The corner's no fun place to be, but his heavy attack, you can, even without an evader like Spider-Man, you can evade his heavy up against the wall. It's just 2 parts, 2 swipes, and it's sort of a really obvious animation. So all you gotta do is just wait for that kick, and then wait for the backflip. But you don't want to do it too early, because he will get you. Yeah, get out of there. There's that armor up. Now I can't stun him. That was a pretty risky move I did, but I had to get out of the corner. Yeah, this is the preference. Bait that special 2. The special 2 is so much easier to dodge. Speaking of Black Panther, that movie should be coming out pretty soon. Looking forward to that. The trailers look really good. Oh, man, I hate that. That's the worst kind of death. That's when you evade too early, and by the time your evade is done, he is still dashing towards you. Okay, if you just noticed, that just cut to a new fight. That was me taking a break. I'll just tell you I used a level 1 revive, and I healed up. And I'm in a little bit better mood right now because I got some water, probably got some food, maybe a little snack or something. I don't know. I had the house to myself that day, so I just sort of, you know, sprawled out on the couch and did Labyrinth with my computer tied to my phone, recording everything. It wasn't like I was at a desk or anything. This was not work. This was all play. So I'm probably gonna have a good run this one. I'm thinking. You know, this is the first time I'm seeing it since I actually did it, so I actually don't know. Another thing to keep in mind with Black Panther is that orange buff he gets, like he's got it right now. He's basically storing up damage you do to him. Now, for every % of health that he gets taken off of his max health, he stores a certain amount of damage as a charge. And if he hits you with any attacks before those expire, he will reflect all of that damage back onto you. So that's not good. You don't want to have to deal with that. However, that being said, in the Labyrinth, he's got so much base health that it's almost impossible to even knock one of those charges up. And one good thing that does is it actually prevents him from activating armor up during that time. So if you need to parry him, what you can do is wait for that orange buff to come up and let his armor ups run out, and then you can actually parry him. But it doesn't last very long. You'll see. It's not super easy. But look, he only got 2 charges from that. But it'll be a lot of damage if he hits me. So yeah, this is a good run so far. I mean, it's only 58 hits, but I seem to have a rhythm. I'm baiting heavies. I'm up against the wall. Ooh, I just got lucky with an evade. Yeah. Those evades, they'll get you. Sometimes you just gotta have faith though. Go in for your last medium. Oh my god. They remind me a lot of Black Widows. I feel like the Labyrinth evade is sort of like the Black Widow evade. It can happen once, it can happen never, or it can happen 5 times in a row. Yeah, this is maybe time-wise, the farthest I've gotten in one run with him. Maybe that one over 100 hit one, I got a little farther. But you can see, as I said before, the strategy with the L1 that I ended up coming up with is not to be too scared of a little block damage. I got the auto evade. He's gonna come in. There's no point in trying to get brave and evade that second hit. A lot of times what I was doing is, if I wasn't sure if I was going to get it or not, just let it absorb. I've got a over 60% chance to evade that, which means I won't take the damage anyway. And if I do take the damage, well, that's what I was healing up for. The goal was just to stay alive, keep doing damage, because I already used 5 revives on this fight. See that when the evade comes up, a lot of times that's auto evade saving me, and other times I'm just able to back off, make enough distance between me and him to just evade. Yeah, I'm not having too hard of a time keeping poise charges up either. You can see that his enigmatic is dumb. I don't really know what it does. Physical and energy resistance, sure. Have as much as you want. Most damage in Labyrinth comes from crits anyway. Oh, lost my combo. That hurt. That was a perfect example of how I prefer to dodge his special one. Evade just the last part. That part that way is much more risky the way I just did it. Yeah, I don't always do as I say. Sometimes I do as I do. There's that energy resistance back. Oh god, what will I do now? It's past halfway now. Having a great run. Yeah, it's possible to solo these guys. I mean, if you play well, it's doable. Next time I come through here, I will have, if I have to do him again, I think I might have to do him again. I will have Archangel with me. 455 Awakened Archangel. That's going to be fun. I know you do have to parry a little bit with him, but the ability accuracy reduction should do away with the whole reflect stun thing. And with class advantage, I'm going to have a great time. And I'm also getting really a lot closer to figuring out whether I want to take Miles Morales up to 455. I've been fiddling around with him a lot. I took him to R3 unduped for sure. Had a Science Catalyst expiring, but he's a lot of fun. I have so much fun with him in questing and arena. I love his special animations, and his the regular Spider-Man attack animations are really fun for me. I wish he had a different heavy. That would be cool. But he's just fun. His special 3 is really cool. Special 2 is really satisfying to launch. That little backflip and energy blast he gives is really cool. And I'm trying to figure out, there's no data on him with prestige, so I don't know what his prestige will be. So it's a really tough decision to make. I've been joking around in my head that I could rank him up for science. He would be my first science at 455, and his rank up would be for science. I could report his prestige to Mutamat and get him on the list there, you know. I'll be, God, probably one of the only people in the whole community with a 455 Miles Morales. I don't know who else would be dumb enough to take him up. Yeah, I just got hit again. See, I think that one took me below 50%, so now my crits are going away. And maybe that's where the physical resistance comes into play. I'm hitting for 672 without it. Let's see. Let's see what I'm hitting for when it comes back up. There it goes. Let's see if what a basic attack does. Careful. Oh my god, I'm stressing now. Oh yeah, that was a lot less damage. That was 243 compared to 672, so that's reducing the damage from non-crits by like 66 2/3 or so, more, something around there. Yeah, that's good. The crits are everything though. I mean, and crits ignore physical resistance, so yeah. I guess if you were trying to come in here with crossbones, you'd have a tough time. You'd have to, you know, but they go away every 10 hits. I don't know. It's a bad enigmatic, but we can all be thankful for it. Because he would be a pain in the ass if he had any of the tough ones, because he's already a tough defender. Like he'd be on par with Juggernaut if he had like some sort of like I don't know, permanent armor up, or let's say maybe some sort of thorns attached to it, like Electro. I don't know. I'm not trying to give Kabam any ideas here. Oh, see that? Did you see those? 440 damage. That was nothing. That was with both the physical resistance up and a few armor ups. I'm still alive. This is amazing. Having a great time with this run. Can I do it? Wonder if Spider-Man will make a cameo in the Black Panther Civil War movie. Probably not. I wonder which cameos there will be though. That's one of the most fun parts of the Marvel movies, are the crossovers, the characters coming from one movie to another. You know, I'm well into the second enrage timer now. Look at that. He's going to be hitting really hard through blocks. I can't not afford to take a blocked hit now. Who knows? Maybe I won't need it. Continue baiting some L1s. There you go. 49. Those light hits are crazy. Wow, I've survived through a few evades on this one. Pretty happy about that. Took me 5 revives to get to this point, but it means in the future, if I'm really focused, I can do this. Looks like I could solo him if I got a little lucky. yeah, I'm trying to record as much as possible because I'm going on vacation in a week, and I'm gonna try to schedule uploads. I know it doesn't matter. I don't have a lot of followers or anything, but it's something fun to do. You know, get the content, schedule the upload, sort of take a breather. You know, I know nobody's desperately waiting for it, but no, it's good to make goals and stick to them. My goal is to get this whole series out, to get my setup so that I can grab this and talk while I'm playing. That would be fun, I think, for a lot of videos. And after that, to start doing, you know, maybe some crystal openings. I'm a serial hoarder. Got lots of crystals I could open. Rank up gameplay videos on new champions. I always grind out the new champion and rank them up pretty quickly. So, oh man, risky. There we go. 7,094 damage in the last hit. Not too bad. That was 453 hits. Very nice, very nice. Well, that's Black Panther Civil War. Better than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little worse. 5 revives, 15 total for the run. Next fight coming up is Daredevil Netflix. Another MCU character. Skill character. That's kind of cool. I'll get into his abilities later. He is one of the easiest enigmatic fights as well, so not too much to him. Should be a good fight. Should be a good display of how much damage you can do in 1 or 2 revives. Hopefully I don't think I solo him. Spoiler alert. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to stop this video, and I'll see you over in the next one.